So, I have no idea what rating to give this book. I haven't rated it yet on Goodreads. I marked it as finished because I need a little bit of help on what kind of a rating a book like this, in my opinion, should have. I will start off by telling you what the book is about. The Raven Boys follows a girl named Blue, whose mom is a psychic, and she lives with a whole bunch of psychic people, and Blue has the ability to make other people's powers stronger. And it's not that she really has the ability to do it, it's just her presence makes any type of supernatural being or person or thing or whatever stronger. Every year Blue and her mom go to this graveyard on this anniversary of something because psychics can see the spirits of people who are going to die within the next year. But this year Blue goes with her aunt, and Blue is the one who ends up seeing a spirit named Gansey, and she doesn't know why she sees a spirit because she's not a psychic. She just makes it easier for psychics to see spirits. Why is she seeing one? And her aunt says that she can see him because either she's going to be the one to kill him or she's going to fall in love with him. Which sucks both ways, because either she's going to fall in love with someone who's going to die or she's going to be a murderer. And then the story follows Gansey, who goes to this private school, and he has a group of friends who he really cares about and tries really hard to kind of take care of them, kind of take them under his wing, and he is also searching for a ley line, which is like, I guess, like just a supernatural energy source. And he's trying to find it so that he can find some supernatural witch psychic thing. I don't really know what he's trying to find. Someone who's dead or something, and he's trying to wake him up so he can have power. And then it's just about Gansey and his friends, who Blue calls the Raven Boys, and how they become friends with Blue because they're all kind of searching for the same thing and trying to find the same answers, and they're all working together to find this ley line, and it gets really good. So the first 100 pages I had trouble getting through, which I heard that the first 100 pages were kind of difficult to get through. So because I had heard that it gets better after that, I just went through it anyway because I had heard that it got better, and so that's what I was expecting, and it did get better. But during the first 100 or so pages, I found the writing style really hard to get into. It was really, I don't really know how to describe it. I feel like there was a lot of information dumped on me, but at the same time, it was vague information. Like, there was a lot of it, but it wasn't explained very deeply, and like, I would get to the end of a page and I'd be like, I have no idea what I just read. So it was really weird, but then about 115, 120 pages in, that kind of started to fade away, and the writing was a lot, either I had gotten used to the writing or there wasn't so much information dumping anymore that when there was vague information it was okay, or because there wasn't so much information it was easier for it to get explained without it being vague. I don't know, but it got better and I fell in love with it. From page like 120 to 398, I want to say, I was in love with it. So for like about a 300 page stretch, so most of the book, I was in love with it. It goes deep into the characters, and I fell in love with Gansey and Adam. Gansey and Adam, love them to bits. All the characters, even, like Ronan and Noah, like they were all, and Blue was a great character as well. She was like trying super hard to be like this spunky girl, and everyone always saw her as sensible, and it was just, she was cute. But I loved Adam and Gansey. It goes so deep into their home lives and their thoughts and what type of people they are and who they try to be, and it was so good and deep and like personal feeling, and I loved that. I loved it. And then just the story, like the story itself got so good, like with them trying to find this ley line and what they have to do and their conversations that they had. It was good, it was good. I loved it. But then the end came and I didn't love it anymore because it was back with the whole vague thing, and it didn't make any sense. I was just like, what? Excuse me? I can't even... Yeah, that frustrated me to no end. I can't even... But then the last line came, and I was like, wow, I need to read the next book right away. But then at the same time, I was still frustrated with the way everything kind of sort of wrapped up. And I just sat on the couch, sitting there, for like 10 minutes when I was done the book, because I was like, yeah, don't know how I feel about that one now. yeah, I don't know. Okay, so normally I'm not a fan of spoilery book reviews, but I am gonna go into some spoilers just because I do want someone to explain to me the ending. Because it didn't make any sense! And I feel like an idiot. So either tell me, you're not an idiot, I didn't think it made sense either. Or, aw, you're not an idiot, here's what happened. So if you haven't read the book, then stop watching now. And if you had read the book, please continue reading. If you haven't read the book and you don't care about the ending and you just want to listen to me rant, then great, continue watching. But this part is just for people who either have read the book or don't care about the book being spoiled. Oh my god, the end. Okay, the end made no sense. First of all, okay, what? Adam just is like, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself, except I'm not gonna die, and nothing's gonna happen to me except now bullets don't hurt me? What? And how does that wake the ley line? First of all, like, I don't understand. First of all, that seems too easy, and second of all, still doesn't make sense, because you can't just say, oh, I'm gonna sacrifice myself, poof, the ley line's awake now, and then why would all these just creatures just come running out and trampling everyone like, oh, the ley line's awake, so get out of the way if you don't want to die? What? And then they didn't even, like, talk anything about how Adam, like, now had the power of the ley line after because he was supposed to, because he's the one who woke the ley line even though he was technically the sacrifice, except he didn't die. What? Someone explain that to me, please. It made no sense. It just... What? Yeah. I'm really frustrated. And then, but then the last line, with Ronan being like, oh, by the way, I guess I should tell you that I took Chainsaw out of my dreams. That was just kind of like, wow, what? I need to read the next book. But at the same time, I'm still so frustrated with this one that I only want to read the next one because of the way, like, the last line that this one ended on. Oh my god, I can't even. That wasn't a huge spoilery section, but that's all. It was just that one part at the end, how they woke the ley line, that made no sense. Also, what rating should I give it, based on what I've said?